So today the live is so that we can do the raffle for Happily Ever After. So I'll give everybody a chance to join in and make sure that you guys can hear me. And then I'm going to go onto YouTube to make sure that I'm in there so that I can see everything and make sure that it's all good. So I'm there. I think it's good. Let me know if you can hear me. Everything good? Hi, Sarah. All right. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed Happily Ever After. It was definitely a fun event for myself with lots of familiar faces and some new faces from the encore. Do you guys want to let me know which one was your favorite? Not your favorite craft girl, but your favorite project. Okay, you guys can all hear me. Perfect. And I wonder if ours lined up. I know I wrote it in the newsletter, but I had my top 3, which were the projects from Nani, from Jessica, and from, oh shoot, who was the other person? And Roisin's. And the reason why I chose those 3 is because they were all paper projects, but they managed to really transform themselves and not be your typical paper project. So let's see. I love the baby sign and the large flower, and also from Jen, because I know there were so many good projects and they were all so different. I mean, it's one of the things that I just love about the XOXO Craft Girls is just, for me, it's fun watching everyone have, their process and what they use and how they do things, but also to be able to do their projects, like being able to see like Roisin's layering steps when she said, most of her items are 8 layers. I'm like, oh, wow, like it's even more than I thought, right? So we sort of get to see like an inside scoop, like there's, it's just a lot of sharing. So I love it. And I love having fun and being able to craft with everyone. And I can't believe we crafted for 2 hours or 2 days. I think I was pretty much delirious by the end. All right. So with all that being said, of course, all of us craft girls, we want to say a big thank you for allowing us to share our projects with you, to have a great time. And then, we still call it work. So we're all very lucky and thankful. And so we want to pass along our gratitude with some prizes. Of course, whenever I can do prizes, I definitely want to do them. So we'll start with the digital prizes. And Celeste already pulled it up and entered everybody in there. So there are 2 prizes. And this is for the digital prizes are both for our US VIP pass holders and our international VIP pass holders. So the first one that we're doing is it's all my SVG files on my Etsy site. So let's do, oh wait, but before you spin the wheel, Celeste, let me just make sure I see some comments coming through. Oh, Sandy, you agree on my 3. Okay, that's awesome. Hi, Jocelyn, Shawnette. They were all nice. I have not bought the balloon thingy, though. So, Shawnette, I don't know if you saw my stories today, but Sarah bought the balloon thing. So you, Sarah, and myself have it. Oh, no, you haven't bought it yet, but you should get it so the 3 of us can have it. And let's see. Hi, Mary. Sarah says, I need Mary to show me how to do the super clear Bobo balloon. So Sarah, I saw a reel. I'm going to attempt it. I think I know how to do it. Hi, Diana and Allie. Okay. Celeste, spin the wheel and let's see who's winning the SVG files on my Etsy site. Hi, Samantha. Can I see it? Leticia Sharp. Yay, congrats. All right. So the next one, so this one is a live. So you can pick your favorite craft girl, and you can either do a private 1-hour one-on-one Zoom with them, or you can go live on one of their social media platforms and, and go live with your favorite craft girl. So last time from Happily Ever After, Jessica was the favorite craft girl. So we'll see if Jessica can do a repeat and do both back-to-back favorite craft girl. But you're going to be choosing a craft girl from Happily Ever After. So, all right. Allie, these are for VIP pass holders. So we pulled them from anyone who has a VIP pass. So it's not just who is on the call. Antoinette, I know that name. It's Jeanette's friend, right? Shawnette, tell me if that's your bestie. All right. So, all right, now we're going to start with our like physical, tangible items that we will either will be shipped out to you or you can redeem them. Okay. So these are for our US VIP pass holders. And the first one is going to be from Barely Art. So thank you, Barely Art. It's going to be a mini, so the mini glue bottle, and also Cubies. So this is for a set of the mini and the Cubies. And we're going to do this 3 times. So, all right, let's pull the first one. Shania, are you surprised that I remember your bestie's name? Denise Guzman. Yay, congrats. All right, so, oh, Cricket Master, I'm so glad you enjoyed the classes. Thank you for that. Okay, can we do the next one, Celeste? So this is still for Mini and Cubies from Barely Art. They were super generous, giving us 3 sets. Gary Wong. Oh, I hope you don't have it already, although we can always use another one. I have a ton of glue bottles in my craft room. All right, and the last set of Mini and Cubies from Barely Art. Joanna, oh my gosh, I think you went to our Craft Girl Summer Workshop, if I'm correct. Congratulations. Okay, the next one is from Poli-Tape. So of course it's an HTV bundle. It's like all my favorites in here. Celeste, can you pull that one? So what's gonna come in the HTV bundle, I think, is going to be it's their creators box. So usually this is the box that they send out to their influencers, and so it's a wide range of HTV, and you're just gonna love it. Oh, congratulations, Alicia. All right. The next one is from Excel. So it's going to include the pink blade, of course, that's my little favorite pink knife, and you're going to need it for, oh, never mind. Hold that thought. It's an Excel bundle. That's all you need to know. All right, Celeste, go ahead. So it's going to include that pink knife plus a bunch of other things in there. And I've recently come across a lot of tools that are must-haves from Excel that I didn't know they had. So Elvira Santiago, congratulations. I can't wait for you to get it. Okay, the next one, if you've been to my in-person workshop, you know sometimes we need our hot glue. And when I use my hot glue gun, I always use Surebonder. So Surebonder has put together an ultimate creators kit. And if it's anything similar to the one that I've received from them before, it is amazing. It's all these different glue guns, glue, what do you call those, glue sticks, and like just different things for different materials and projects. So I'm super excited to pull a winner for this one. Sarah, you're terrible at keeping secrets. I know. I was just about to spill it. Oh my gosh, Walter Garcia Potts. Tell me, I think she's the one that won our Sizzix switch, right? So congratulations. This will keep on completing your craft room. I love it. All right, so the cool thing is if you really wanted that, we actually have 2. So we're going to do another Surebonder Ultimate Creators Kit. So here we go. Oh, Jocelyn, you remember her name too. Michelle Hernandez. I feel like Michelle has been in one of my classes too. Okay. Congratulations, Michelle. I'm so excited. You guys have to take pictures when you get it. For that one, I mean, all of them, but I want to know what's in there because I was just told it's an ultimate creators kit. Oh, Michelle, you're on. Yay. Oh, Michelle, I do know you. I just didn't recognize your name, but I know your handle. All right, the next one is also from Poli-Tape. So Poli-Tape has generously donated a Cricut Joy. So this one is for the Joy. Go ahead, Celeste. Me see Ford. Yay! All right. So I think we're on. Okay. So our last prize is from Craft Express, and they are donating a mug press. So if you guys remember when I first got the Cricut mug press, I was in love with it, and I made like a bazillion mugs, and then Craft Express sent me one, and I was like, are you sure? I just want to let you know how much I love the Cricut one. But this one is even a little better because it only has one button. It automatically opens when it heats up. You put your mug in, it automatically closes, and then it will beep when it's going to be ready. Like it'll give you like a little countdown, but it'll beep so that you know to come back, be ready for it. And then it automatically opens when it's ready for you to take it out. So there is just one button to just turn it on, as opposed to the Cricut mug press where you actually need to like turn on and, you know, put in and take out. So anyway, this is from Craft Express. It's the mug press, and it's our last prize of the evening. Celine, congratulations. Yay! All right. So with the prizes out of the way, that means that Happily Ever After is completely officially over. And so you know what that means. That means that there are new events that I'm going to talk about. So first off, before I get to the big announcement, I just want to remind you guys that I am part of Sublimation Camp, and that kicks off tomorrow. So register for your free pass today on my website. So if you go to theuselesscrafter.com, on there is the Sublimation Camp, and there's a free pass. The free pass, the way free pass works there is you basically get 24 hours. So, okay, wait, sorry. Let me start over. So the camp is run by Angie and Corey, and they are the ones totally in charge. And the creators that have been invited to be part of Sublimation Camp are the camp counselors. So I'm a camp counselor, and I love throwing out there that Jennifer Maker is also a camp counselor. If I can use my name and her name in one sentence, I will. I love it. So anyway, each day our camp counselors are they've designated like an itinerary, right? Like these are all the classes that are happening. So the way the free pass works is for that day, you have 24 hours to access all of our classes. And then the next day when it opens at, I think 9 a.m., then you have 24 hours to watch all the stuff that is scheduled for day 2, for example. And so we're all, you know, separated into schedules. I'm on day 1, and so it starts tomorrow. And so there's also 9 general, like basic classes for sublimation that are open all 3 days. So you have more than the 24 hours, because that's kind of like the basics. So they didn't want to take up our time to do the basics. Ours is more like, okay, now that you have your printer and you've got it set up and you know that you need sublimation blanks, these are the projects or these are the objectives that we want to hit. And so each one of us took a course and you know, did a course for you guys. So anyway, so register for the free pass. Now, next thing is, oh no, not yet, Celeste. Ignore that. Just, you forgot that you saw that. Okay, so then after you register for the free pass for Sublimation Camp, what you want to do is go back to my website, scroll down a little bit more. Anyone who registered for a free pass for the Sublimation Camp can then enter into my Tumbler Press giveaway. And it's my favorite Tumbler press. It's the one that I use. It's from Craft Express. I love it. The cool thing about that is technically it's open to anyone who has a free camp pass, right? But you're only entered in it if you go back to my website and enter it in, like enter, you know, put your name and your email address. So chances of winning are pretty high, because while there are a lot of campers that have enrolled in the free pass for Sublimation Camp, not a lot of people know me from that group. So if they don't know, if they, don't go to my website, then they're not entered in. So I'm just throwing it out there. I think that you guys have a great chance of winning, that it will be someone from this group, from, like my paper crafting community. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. All right. So let me scroll down and make sure that I'm hitting everything. Oh, the other thing that I want to mention is, if you're thinking about sublimation, or if you're already doing it, this is really for for paper crafting. I kind of feel like there's craft alongs, workshops. I mean, I've done a ton, right? We just finished this workshop, this craft along. There's a ton out there, right? A lot of people are doing them. It's not exclusive. But for sublimation, it really is the only workshop that you could do. The only other sublimation camp that is out there, or something similar to that, is put on by Condi. And Condi is a sublimation blank wholesaler and seller. And theirs is for really advanced sublimation users. And it's also in person, and it's super expensive. So I don't really think that it's comparable, because it's for advanced sublimation users, which I don't even consider myself advanced for those classes. So yeah, it's kind of one, stands alone by itself. So, all right. Okay. I'm going to skip over that now. And now to my big announcement that I'm super excited to, I don't know, just to talk about it, because we've been working behind the scenes. And so this next collaboration, it's a new craft girl, and she's truly a crafty's bestie with her design skills. So that's my first hint. If you want to take any guesses, let me know in the comments. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Let's see. And then I just want to check the comments. So let's see. All right. Where are my comments? Okay, sorry. Let me check. Okay. All right. Everyone's just saying congratulations. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so are any guesses coming in? I don't think any guesses are coming in. Okay, it's Kayla from the Salty Yankee. So I am beyond excited, because we've been working on projects, and well, maybe if I could, I've been dying to show this. So, all right, this is the main project, and it's an off the mat, and look at her. Her name is Elise, and I just adore her. So she is the main character for this workshop. And these are my little wheels. And they both go. I mean, I just adore this girl. So like I said, she's the main character. I know your comments are coming in. I just piecing her together, I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I love everything. I love the flowers. I love the whole thing. And all right, I'm going to put it down. I barely finished that thing. I was dying to finish it so that I could show it to you guys. Okay, so let me tell you all about this workshop. So the workshop is called Ooh La La, and it's everything Paris, and it's a little bit different than the past two craft alongs. So I would say that this takes me back to more of my original workshops with Claudia from Miss Olivia Rose Shop and Josie from Sophie's Corner Crafts, because when we were designing those workshops and designing this one, we really built the workshop around what we specifically wanted to teach. So the objectives for each workshop, and then sort of like built the projects around it. Whereas the craft alongs, that's more like collaborating, sharing a joy for crafting, being exposed to other crafters and how they do things, learning their style and their favorite projects. But it's not that like going into it, we have a meeting, we say, okay, we want to teach them this, this, and this. So that's why I want to make sure that you guys understand, so that, as we roll out more things. That the craft alongs are more like sharing and having fun. Well, having fun is for everything, but sharing and kind of, you know, seeing everybody's different creative styles and projects. Whereas workshops are more, you know, I think like more classically designed, or, you know, with concepts and specific objectives that we want to hit for these workshops. So, okay. So what's different this time? So, oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure that I've hit everything. Okay. Yeah. So what's different this time? You know, we want to improve upon the process, right? That's, I don't know. It's my background too. And I want to make sure that everything, you know, every time we learn a lot of things from the workshops, from the craft alongs, and we always try to make things better. So the first thing is that you may notice when you first go in that this is the same, the workshop is a one-time payment. Let me see. Oh, that's fun. My eight-year-old daughter has changed her bedroom decor. Now wants her bedroom to be all Paris themed. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. Wait till you see everything else. Okay, so we are not going to be streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. So this time around, you are either in the workshop or you're not in the workshop. So very similar again to how we did it with Josie and Claudia, where you're either you bought into the workshop or you didn't. So so when you go to purchase your ticket or your pass to the workshop, you will create an account. So it's on my website. You create the account, and so it will know that whatever you buy will now be available in your account. So it will take you to a member of Ooh La La. So within that page, it's going to be so much nicer. I used a pass so that I can see what it looks like to make sure that the process is smooth. Once you go in there, it will have a place for tutorials, a place for the files, and there was one more bucket, Celeste, I don't remember, in the members page, but it will be, so no more of the, where's my PDF and searching for the PDF and the link's only good for 24 hours. I realized those were pain points. So it will take you to a members landing page, and everything will be there, already categorized and really easy to access. The next thing that's different about this workshop compared to the craft alongs, and even compared to the two XO events, or Craft Girl Summer and XOXO with Josie, is that it is going to be a complete party set. So you can take this and you can go and customize it and change it to a birthday party, an engagement party, a baby shower, whatever it is. It's going to have your centerpiece with the off the mat with the sign that you can do the sign and add to it the name and all that stuff. There's hold on, let me make sure that I printed everything out to make sure. So let me go over the projects. And okay. One of the projects, of course, is Elise, the off the mat girl on the bicycle. The second one is an Eiffel Tower stacked favor box set. So you can resize this, put different favors in there, but it is like a 3-layer box set. So super cute. The third project is a boulangerie box, but basically it can be customized to anything. It's built so that it's going to be a big box that you can open up and you can put things in there. The box is going to be pretty big. I don't know if you would necessarily put favors in there. For me, like what I think I would put in there is if it was my party, I would probably put all the mementos that I want to keep in there, maybe cards, notes, different favors that may last or not last, but you want to just keep it, or maybe even like different party decor items that you want to put in there. So think of it kind of like a shoebox, but in a but dressed up as like a bakery. So it could be changed into a bakery. It could be changed into, oh my gosh, I can't remember all the ideas that we came up with, but But just think of it as sort of like a storefront that you can kind of customize, and you can open it up and it's a box. So let me double check. Oh, thank you, Celeste. Yes. So once you, going back to the members page. So when you go in and you log back in after you purchase the workshop, there will be files, material lists, and a video library. So the tutorial, there will be, okay, hold on. Let me stick to the program. The next project. So those are the first three, right? The off the mat, the Eiffel Tower favor, the stacked favor box set, the boulangerie box. The fourth one is a cake topper. And I did one, but I couldn't stop at just one. I did various ones to show you. And this is why it's so fun to do a workshop, right? Is because I want to teach you the skills, or like how to do the different styles, as a not only just use the the files. So these are all kind of different, but similar. And then I want to show you that. So that's sort of like our goal. Like, it makes me so excited that I'm going to be able to really teach certain things that I want to make sure that you guys get. And if you notice this cake topper, it's very different than the ones that I have done in the past. So it was also an experiment for me. You see a lot of clip art. So, all right. And then the last one, this one's super, super exciting to me. It's the Ooh La La 3D letters. So we're going to do Ooh La La, and I'll talk about this in a little bit, but because we're here, I also want to tell you that all the files are included, right? This is working with Kayla, so I'm not sending you to Design Space and like, telling you how to do things. They're going to be SVG files that you're going to download. So I am super excited about that. And not only that, but we have been making so many edits. Like, we've been working on it, changing things up. So, it's just been an amazing collaboration. Just being able to tell her like, oh, what do you think about this? And then she just whips it up and makes it into an amazing SVG file. So, all right, let me talk about more things about why you're going to want to be part of this. You get the files, right? And with the files, you can go, and if you are an Etsy shop owner, or, you just sell, period, and maybe not on Etsy, you can sell the file, not the files. You can sell the projects. So you can make them, you can do them as is, or you can make edits to it. The SVG files are for you to edit and customize, and then do whatever you want with them, except for sell the actual SVG files. And then, so what's included? Well, hold on, let me see. There's a lot that is included in this thing. So let me make sure that I have everything. Okay, so here's part of it. Okay, so you get a set of SVGs and PNGs. You have layered elements. You've got 3 to 4 paper flower templates, and a full set of the 26 3D letter templates. So, I mean, it's a lot. These are all, so the flowers that are in her little basket, all the flowers, those are templates. All of the, things in her basket. I mean, this girl on the bike is just an example of everything that is included. So you get the clip art, you get all the different files, the boulangerie box, the stacked Eiffel Tower, and you can see what I did with the clip art. This is just a sample of what's included in the clip art bundle. There are more images. So it's a pretty cool project. I don't know. I am just so excited about it. All right, let me make sure. Oh, and not only that, okay, so that's just like what you get, right? Which I personally feel like it's worth the $29, way more than the $29 already, just with everything that Kayla is included with what you would download. But what comes with it? Let's talk about the tutorials. So I will be doing pre-recorded tutorials for kind of like the behind the scenes, right? Well, how do you download the files? How do you upload them? How do you customize them? And then I'll also show you, just little things that I do in there to change the cake topper from being a shaker to just having an acrylic like see-through, or do you want a background? So there's going to be some of that. Then you will have the 5 1-hour live craft along. So basically with the supply list and all the SVG files and the design space tutorials, you should be able to come with, ready to craft. And then we'll have the 5 1-hour sessions with me to craft out all these projects. And then there will be one beginner level Inkscape tutorial with Kayla. So all of us will be on there, including myself, because I need to learn it. She is going to show us how to design a cute little vintage Polaroid style camera with a lens piece that can either be a shaker or a photo frame. So we're going to walk you through all of that. And yeah, it's an amazing whole workshop all packed in there. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna, I feel like I'm gonna probably go past my 1 hour limit for each of these projects because there's so much that you can do with it. The files are just, I'm so in love with it. I mean, like, look at this stinking little, she's so cute. Elise is just absolutely adorable. So, and it's the clip art too is super cute. But what's cool with the clip art is that you get the SVG files. So you can go in and change the color palette and then flatten it. That's all tutorials that I will walk you through in the pre-recorded tutorials. So there's just, there's a lot of value in that. Diana, when will this be available? So funny that you asked that. So starting right now through, let me look at my calendar. Through May 8th, we're doing early bird. So early bird, not in a sense, early bird in that you will be entered into a raffle. Oh, and the raffle prizes are pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to have 2 winners. So if you buy, and this is open to everyone. So, well, open to US and international. So if you purchase the workshop between now and May 8th, because we'll be doing the raffle on May 9th at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, we are raffling off one $100 credit, $100 gift card to my website, which you can then save and use for future workshops, or you could just purchase the SVG files that are available. And then the second one is $100 to Kayla's website, and you can get a ton of SVG files that are on there. And she even has a category for me, the useless crafter, on there when you search for it, and it's all the projects that I've done. So if you pick one of those, they'll have design space tutorials because I would have done them in the past. So I am just so excited to work with Kayla. The whole event takes place on June 9th. So it's a Friday. And of course, it will still go through StreamYard. So the way that I've been doing it. So we'll have, because it's just me, I'll have one camera where it's down on my desktop so that you can see what I'm doing. One camera where, you can see me and I can talk to you and I can see the comments. And then actually, while we're here on the topic, because normally I would be crafting, lately, I would be crafting with another craft girl. I kind of wanted to open this up. So first I wanted to, I always get so hot when I'm talking. Originally, I had wanted to raffle off this, but Celeste talked me out of it because she's like, not everybody wants this. So this is what I want to know. You guys just get a hold of me somehow. Send me an email, an@theuselesscrafter.com. I'm looking for volunteers. So let me know if you want to craft along with me live and with these projects. So we're doing, the off the mat Elise, we're doing the favor boxes, we're doing the boulangerie, we're doing the cake topper, and we're doing the 3D letters. So I'm looking for five volunteers. So just let me know if you're interested. I don't know, who's comfortable. Sarah, okay, you're definitely in, Sarah. And we've got different camera setups. Maybe I can even do more than one. It just all depends on what you guys want. But let me know if you're interested, because I think that kind of component where I get to talk to you more freely and not just through comments makes it a lot of fun for me. So it makes it like a in-person workshop almost. Oh, Gina, you can still do it. Maybe for the next one. All right, let me make sure I've covered all my points. Okay, so I did mention that it's a complete party package, right? So, oh my gosh, I mean, seriously, look at this. So this is the clip art. It's just so stinking cute. I'm telling you, Kayla knocked it out of the park. Anytime that we had a suggestion, she's like, hold for a second, and then would come back, send me an email, and I just love it all. It's so stinking cute. So let me see. Like the other workshops and whatever, it's a one-time payment. So it's $29. It gets you all the files. It gets you the tutorials, the pre-recorded tutorials, the live tutorials, and then of course access to the replays of the tutorials if you need it. And trust me, you're going to need it. At least with this off the mat. The off the mat, and I will walk you through it. Don't be scared that this one with the spinning confetti wheels, I mean, that's like the ultimate, right? And there's going to be different layers of it. Like right now, I have her, I want to do her beret, like fuzzy. So I want to, kind of go back and do it. I just wanted to finish this just so that you guys can see it. But the wheels are, there's confetti in there or sprinkles, right? But there's multiple versions of this. So you can do as is, as the SVG file, and just cut out all the parts, lay it down, glue it, and then we'll go over the foam board. But there's just so many different things that you can do to add complexity, which I feel like I love to do, right? Let's make it a little bit more difficult. But there are just so many fun elements. I love this, just the flowers. And the flowers were sort of like, I just told Kaylin, do you think you could do a couple of flower templates? I just want to make them more 3D. So in her SVG file, which you will also get this version, you don't have to do 3D flowers. There are just paper flowers on there that are flat. So the whole thing can be done flat, right? But it's just all the fun things that you could do to make it extra. And so I love her flower basket. So let me put it up closer so that you could see it. And I'm going to put it to the side. You can see they stand out, and it's very much like 3D. It's like a basket of flowers, and I'm in love with it. And it's funny because it started out as just a very small side topic thing, like, oh, can you add a few flowers? Her list of things to do was so long, and then it was just like, oh, can you just, and then it ended up being just, I love it. Oh, good. I'm so glad that there are people on here. So I'm actually not taking notes right now. So please reach out to me, AN@theuselesscrafter.com, so that I have a place that I can search for it. Make sure in the subject line that you put live volunteer, just so that I can easily find it. Okay, let me make sure that I've hit everything. Do you guys have questions on the workshop? Because this is a little bit different than the past two craft alongs. So I just want to make sure that it is clear. The material list, we will get you that. I mean, these things will start to drop in there shortly, because I've already made some of these pieces. I know what the supplies are, I know the colors. We want to give you as much time as possible to start working on this, and then be ready for the lives on June 9th. But yeah, I am just, we're all just really excited. It's a beautiful, I mean, every time we finish something, we all just say, oh my God, we love it. So I hope you guys love it too. I don't know, any thoughts so far? I just love that it's a complete set. So for this theme, you're going to get everything, which is, even with Craft Girl Summer, we made everything like a summer pool party, but it wasn't, if you were done with that, there were just different projects that we wanted to teach you, and you would have had it all in that theme. But for this one, I feel like you could throw a party and have everything ready to go. And so I'm super excited about how comprehensive this workshop is going to be in terms of what you're learning, what you're getting, and all the files. Like it is, it's really exciting to put out a really good workshop. And so I'm very excited on it about this. Is the live only on June 9th? Yes. So it's going to be an all day June 9th. I know the summer schedule is busy. We wanted to make sure we got it in, but the replays will be available. And so there is no, just to make sure that everyone understands, there's no free pass at all. You're either in the workshop or you're not in the workshop. So before we would do the live stream and everyone would get on, and you can decide then whether or not you want it. In this case, you probably should decide before that, because you won't have the chance to be part of the live stream. It will be a live stream, but it is a private live stream available to only workshop attendees. Okay, let me make sure. All right, Celeste, did I miss anything? Kayla, if you want to put anything down. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have shown you this. Is just the projects are going to be amazing. And I'm super excited to craft along with you guys. We're already making them as they come in. So, I mean, look at that little thing in the corner of my screen. Elise is stinking adorable. I love it. Oh, Kayla, I'm so glad to be a part of this. I am super excited to work with you. I mean, she's made custom things for me. I use her files all the time, but in this capacity, it's so awesome to have her there and just, I don't know, send a wish list, and then it just comes back all ready to go in less than 24 hours. So, all right, I am going to drop off. Let me know. Don't forget, email me if you want to be considered for the live, as we're doing it on June 9th. And yeah, that's all I have for you. So get in on the early bird, because we're raffling off a $100 gift card, both to my website and then one to Kayla's. So 2 prizes for early bird, which happens right now through May 8th. So, all right, guys. Bye. Good night. Thank you.